Hi, friends. So I told you I would be back and that I would share um, my experience with the body revelation as I go through it. So, as I told you guys before, I kind of went into this with the mindset if I'm going to learn all about pain and how to process that, and that way I can go out and I can help other people. That, of course, is still um, part of my goal. But what God has revealed to me is that my pain, the struggles that I've been through, are not insignificant. Just because I haven't been through some of the things that others have doesn't mean that my pain isn't worthy of being processed, isn't worthy of being metabolized. In the past, I've been prone to just kind of push aside my pain, to bury that pain, to say, this is nothing compared to what this person over here is going through. And I am just going to just push this aside and I'm going to speak life and I'm going to keep going and I'm going to stay positive and I'm going to think on the things of God. And that's, there's some good to that. It's biblical even to think on things that are good and right and holy, and to speak life, but not maybe despite our pain. We're to worship even through the pain, but God doesn't want us to, instead of dealing with my pain, I'm just gonna push it aside and I'm gonna cover it up. He wants us to be able to worship Him in spirit and in truth with our whole selves. And when we have pain that we haven't metabolized, we can't do that. Um, he wants to heal me and redeem me. He didn't cause the pain, but he can take it if I allow him to. He can take it and he can turn it into beauty. He can take the ashes, he can take the yuck that I've been through, and he can turn it around and he can make beauty out of that. Um, it's it's similar to when you break a bone, God, and you come back stronger. God can take those broken pieces of me and he can restore me back not only to what I was before, but he can help me to learn from that pain, to heal from that pain, and to make me stronger so that I can go out and that I can do this calling that I've been called to. We all have a calling, and we need to be healthy and whole in our body, soul, and spirit in order to be able to fully accomplish all that God has for us. Um, so I've that's what God's revealed to me, and I'm also learning how how to metabolize my pain, how to deal with that. I've learned a lot about the brain and the mind, and the body and how they all work together, and it's it's definitely been enlightening, a little sciency for me, but it's something that I can understand. I can understand it. And so that's been great. And Elisa, at the end of every chapter, she has a metabolized section. There is a prayer for our mouths. There's something about, like I said, speaking life and allowing our brain and our mind to hear the words coming out of our mouth. There's a list of questions to ask yourself and to take to God, to help you process as well. Questions just to ask yourself, that had to do with the chapter that you just read. And there's also a movement section. This last one that I did actually had to be still and be loved for the movement section. So we're actually not moving, we are being still. But I know a lot of us, definitely including me, have a harder time being still and just being present with God, and allowing Him to do the heart work. We have more struggle with that than getting out and moving. There are, at the end of the chapters, there are some of the movement sections that are, going for a walk. There is something about getting in your body moving. When we move, minds renew. When bodies move, minds renew. And so it's definitely been enlightening. It's been a blessing. I am so excited that I've had this opportunity to read it, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you guys. If you do want to go, once it comes out, June 13th, if you'd like to go through a study of that with me, either individually or in a group, just reach out to me, um, and I can make that happen for you. I also will share the link in the notes so that you can go and pre-order. And I look forward to coming back and sharing more of what I've learned.